Good evening, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Well, it's the end of another day. I've made it through. We've made it through another day. You know, I get up every morning and I do my morning video. And this morning, when I got done, I did a video, just a little short one, on Instagram. It's only about a minute long, but it was what I was feeling. Because when I think about the coronavirus, one of the things I miss the most is like when I see my parents. You know, I'm seeing them from a distance. You know, being able to hug my mother. Seeing friends where you shake hands and, you know, hey, what's up? You know, give a little, you know. It's one of the things I really miss. So I did this little video and I said, I'm going to give you a virtual hug. I don't care if you love me, hate me, like me, whatever. You know, it's like, boom, here we go. It's a virtual hug. It's the best that we can do, but it's a lot better than nothing. Because whether you agree with me or disagree with me, doesn't matter. We're all still people, and people have the right in this country, at least as far as I know, to have a difference of opinion. I have made some people who don't like me. And I had a person today who sent me an email and said, you know, buddy, I turned to YouTube to get away from all the crap that's out there. And I won't put all the words in there, but basically, you're as bad as the rest of them. Wow. And I wrote an email back to him and I said, you know, I'm happy for you that you've never had to deal with the things that I do. And I'm not trying to be, I don't want this whole thing to be political tonight, but this is the fireside chat. And I just want to get off my chest things I'm feeling. And I told the person, I understand completely. And I wish that person well. And then after this person read the email that I put to him, he actually apologized to me and said, if you ever need a place to stay when you come to Dallas, let me know. And see, that's what we need to be able to do. We have to understand that we don't necessarily have to agree on things. Your view is your view, my view is mine. And I don't need to be condemned, nor should I condemn you for yours. As long as what you're doing doesn't affect me personally. It's liberty. So that's why I'm giving people a virtual hug. Hey, we're cool. All right, you go do you. So Law Nation, you know, my homeboy, has a follower who made a point of saying, I can no longer follow you because I'm going to go ahead and go and become a New Orleans Saints fan because of what Drew Brees stood up and said. Okay, all right, that's cool. And the same person is a person who's been forever, constantly, over and over and over again on Twitter, constantly talking about Dak Prescott and tagging me over and over and over. Okay, it's like, I get it. You don't believe him. That's fine. It's fine you don't. That's your opinion. And so today, he sent me a picture of flag draped coffins. It said, enough said. Okay. Cool. I get it. Because you missed the point. Because what I ended up sending back in there, I said, listen, I understand, buddy. You and I do not agree. The coffins that you see there are people who fought and died for us to have the right to have our own opinion. So please feel free to not follow me. I get it. That's cool. That's your right and your opinion. This whole thing is, it's sad that we're here at this point. But seeing things evolve, seeing people now beginning to wake up and work together, to me, is an incredible thing. And I want to show you guys a clip. Zeke Elliott, Odell Beckham Jr., I know Pat Mahomes is in there, along with some other players. They get together here and kind of let you know and understand maybe a little bit more. There's some people that nothing will ever change their opinion. Some people that it doesn't matter what you say, they're going to have their opinions. And I get that. And that's where you're free to have your own opinions. But watch this.
How many times do we need to ask you to listen to your players?
What will it take
for one of us to be murdered by police brutality?
What if I was George Floyd?
If I was George Floyd.
What if I was George Floyd?
If I was George Floyd.
if I was George Floyd?
If I was George Floyd,
I am George Floyd.
I am Breonna Taylor.
I am Ahmaud Arbery. I am Eric
I
Garner.
am Laquan McDonald.
I am Tamir Rice.
Trayvon Martin.
I am Walter Scott.
I am Michael Brown Jr.
I am
Samuel Du Bois.
I am Frank Smart. I'm Philip White.
I'm Jordan Baker.
We will not be silenced.
We assert our right to
Peacefully protest.
It shouldn't take this long to admit. So, on behalf of the National Football League,
This is what we, the players,
Would like to hear you state.
we, the National Football League,
condemn racism and the systematic oppression of black people.
we, the National Football League,
Admit wrong and silencing our players from peacefully protesting.
we, the National Football League,
Believe Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
To me, that's powerful. The NFL is going to donate an additional $20 million towards social injustice. Dak donated $1 million. And let me go ahead and throw some fuel on the fire here for all those out there that always talk about me. Because I'm going to talk about Dak Prescott. You know the amazing thing, as much as every little thing that involves Dak Prescott gets scrutinized, analyzed, raked over, turned into something it's not, from working out to contract to every single play, every single game, everything to the nth degree. It's poked, it's prodded, it's flipped over. It has done everything. And I notice how Skip Bayless has kind of evolved into a Dak Prescott hater. As I watched, and maybe I missed it because I didn't get the whole show. Maybe I missed it today. You know what's kind of interesting? Because I went back through the Twitter. I looked up Undisputed. I looked up First Take. And I checked this all out because I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss it. Because we constantly break down Dak Prescott. He's greedy. He's not a team player. He's a 4th round draft pick. He's a dink and dunker. He doesn't have accuracy. You know, he's 8-8. All of these things that we told. The man who's only made $4 million in the NFL donates $1 million while the world is going, excuse me, not the world. The United States is going through social upheaval. Nothing. Not a word. Not a pat on the back. Not a way to go. They did several sections on Drew Brees. and the players' reaction to Drew Brees, the negativity of the day. But yet, somebody who's actually been getting better all his career, a guy who's been stand out in the community, a guy who has to skirt the line because he's the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, who's been scrutinized and sullied, makes an incredible gesture. Not one of them can say a thing. It's very telling. Very telling. But I guess haters gonna hate. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here before this next round of storms comes through. Tomorrow is Friday. The coaches are back in the building. One note: University of Alabama. Colleges have been let to know that they can start doing like off-season workouts. I think starting June 9th. So some of the players are getting to campus. And at the University of Alabama, they have 5 players that have tested positive for corona. And they have 50 of them that are in quarantine. Don't know what that's going to mean, but I'm sure that this isn't going to be the first time, or is it going to be the last time that we hear about this with college football teams. All right, y'all. I'll see you in the morning. Thank you, as always, for being here and being part of my mindless stream.